Hello and welcome to today's edition of my channel. I've been dealing with ant swarms and rainstorms, so that's kind of delayed some filming anyways. I have been busy though. I'll name a few people in this video that are well known and don't really need any introduction by me, but they have been the inspiration for some of this madness. So in an effort to give credit where credit is due, or point an accusatory finger in case there's like torch carrying lynch mobs being formed, give credit where credit is due, I'll tell you about these different channels. The algorithm took me to Charles Diecast Garage about 5-6 days ago, and he was showing off some recent purchases and some customs that he had just recently done. And among those, the one that set my heart afire anyways was a 58 Impala that he had chopped the top off of to make a convertible out of. And I just fell in love with that thing. I needed one so bad that I finally broke down, pulled the trigger, and bought a cutoff wheel so I could make one of my own. So in a brave effort to not be shy and jump right in, first cut I made with the new cutoff wheel was on a virginal sacrificial just opened up 58 Chevy Impala. Kind of happy with the way it turned out. Cut some slots in the leftover part of the top. I'm calling them sun visors now. That's my solution for that. I'll run past a couple of past custom paint. I've liked the 58 Chevy Impala. This is my candy colored tangerine flake streamline baby tribute car. Shout out to Tom Wolfe for the novel. I always wanted to paint a car those colors, just to call it that. This is Testers. What was it? Testers right here. Exotic lacquers. Flaming orange and fiery orange. Both. I'm not sure what the top coat is, just depends on which one I thought was more orange at the time. And then there is the one I painted a fade of candy purple and candy blue and blue purple flip-flop pearl on top. You all know about my obsession with that. The convertible almost got painted these colors, till I decided on the Chrysler Dodge Inferno Red Metallic that I ended up painting it. So yeah, very pretty in the sunlight. And the second one under the axe was a Purple Passion. Decided I'd like it better without the wing, or I always thought it looked like a step to me, like it was a fire truck or something. It was made out of the white version of the 2025, the second edition of the Larry Wood tribute. And it got painted candy purple and blue over top of black. It has some blue purple pearl in between the coats. I did fresh paint on the Screamliner. Another coat of candy blue, candy purple, and a little too many coats of the flip-flop blue purple pearl. But I decided I liked it. It was kind of the inspiration for this paint job. And kitty cats made their contribution. They contributed a kitty cat hair to the paint job, so thank you, kitty cats. And then I got a drop of something in the driver's side door, something corrosive. Oh, and I tried to lower it in the back end. Here it is next to a stock one. Humor me and tell me it looks lower in the back end. I substituted smaller wheels. I wasn't happy to find that the tuned version of the Purple Passion was the perfect contributor for those wheels, but sacrifices had to be made. And they're mostly covered up, so I don't think it's too radical of a departure from stock. But it lowers the back end down a little bit, especially when you back it into a pothole. Gives it kind of a rearward rake. So then, the third one under the axe. Yeah, I didn't really want to do this. This was in one of my earlier videos, and I commented that day that I liked the paint job so much that I didn't want to paint over it, didn't want to sacrifice the paint job. And then a few weeks later that leads to, gee, I want to cut the fenders off. So I guess was kind of happy with the cuts I made. Didn't destroy the cab like I thought I would, and can use it for a future project. Put it on the front of a car hauler, or I don't know, build a camper on the back, motorhome. And it wasn't the finished project, it was just the sacrifice that had to be made to make the next car I wanted to make. Today's episode of Movie Car Kind Of is the Combat Medic. Out of the new, what is it? Oh, can't think of it. It's the Graffiti 5-pack. I bought it because I wanted this one to make this vehicle. The Sweet and Low, or also kind of maybe known as the theme song, the Lost Due to Incompetence from Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Had it glued together and was getting ready to paint it when I did some more research and found that it was a comically short stepside van, not the stock stepside van. So I decided that I could section this thing. Second shout out is to Cardo Crabs, another well-established channel that's been at this for a long time. He made a Shorty 47 Chevy, and he showed a section that he had cut out to make it, and it had such straight, beautiful cuts that I am now kind of embarrassed or ashamed to show the piece that I cut out. Yeah, woof. I got many excuses on why the cuts were so poor. And by the time I ground the two leftover halves to square it all off to where I could even come close to fitting it together, I had kind of ended up with a tuned version. But that's okay. This is an advanced mock-up, work in progress. More to come. So, I think that concludes today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. See y'all next time.